Time, the companies have also issued statutory notices of redundancy to the RMT relating to significant reductions in station staffing and the multi-skilling of all station grades, new pay rates, new contracts, and new working arrangements. We also expect this is just the start, and in the near future, the companies will go further with proposals for other train operating company grades. Understandably, this will be causing concern amongst our members, and I have already written to all top members today about this and our fight back against these plans. We'll be doing more briefings and meetings for members once the Union's National Executive Committee has considered the full range of plans over the coming days. However, tonight we're focusing on mobilising around the 21-day public consultation, which closes in 3 weeks today on Wednesday, the 26th of July, and how you can get involved in the fight back against these cuts. I've got some slides to go through on the screen now. These are the train operating companies managed by the UK Government Department of Transport that have ticket offices, and between them, they manage nearly 1,000 ticket offices across the network. If you use these services, you will be affected. In case anyone isn't aware, I'm just going to summarise the process that has to be followed by train companies when they want to close ticket offices. This is what is known as Schedule 17. Schedule 17 sets out the regulated hours for all ticket offices and requires the train companies to undergo a public consultation where they want to close ticket offices or reduce ticket office opening hours. It's really important to be aware that Schedule 17 is the only statutory regulation of station staffing, and that is why the government and train companies are so keen to tear it up. If they succeed in closing their ticket offices, they are free to de-staff the rail network completely, with no requirement to consult the public. Even if train companies are saying now that they will keep staffing provision at their stations, there will be nothing stopping them from changing that in 1 month, 6 months, or 12 months. And to be honest, we don't trust them, and nor should the staff or the public. The public consultations are being held by the passenger watchdogs, Transport Focus and London Travel Watch, and each company has to do its own consultation. Apart from TransPennine Express, Northern and LNER, all the train companies have ticket offices covered by both Transport Focus and London Travel Watch. As I've already mentioned, the consultations have been published today and will close in 21 days on the 26th of July. That only gives us a short window to mobilise maximum public opposition. I'll explain shortly about the campaign materials we have available, but an important point to note is that wherever possible, when responding to the consultations, please include specific details about the ticket offices that you use and why you want to keep them open. Our goal in this process is to get Transport Focus and London Travel Watch to object to the proposals. If they do that, it goes to the Secretary of State to make a decision. And that would be another opportunity for us to mobilise and campaign. And we will also put Mark Harper, the Secretary of State, and his government under maximum pressure on this issue. So this is what we are providing for members, passengers and supporters to campaign on. On the website at this link is an online template response for each train company. These go straight through to the correct email address for the consultations. We've got an online petition and letters to politicians. You can email us to request campaign materials at the address on the screen, or members can contact their regional office. This includes posters, postcards and stickers. If you want to print materials locally, you can download the leaflet from our website. We know some people like to collect signatures on a petition to submit to the consultation, and there's a form online that you can download for that purpose. We need everyone around the country to take this forward. We'll give you the materials, but you need to run with it and get the message out to everyone that you can think of. Organise local actions. We're also coordinating some national days of action on the 13th and 18th of July. And we need members and campaigners to get as many people to as many stations as possible on these days and on other days. Hopefully this has given you a summary of where we are and what needs to happen. The key thing is to get out there, get the message out, and mobilise as much opposition as possible to the proposed closures. If people want to save their ticket offices and the station staff and services, they must respond to the public consultations. We'll be sharing regular updates throughout the consultation period and beyond. If you have any questions, just get in touch. You can email us at saveourticketoffices@rmt.org.uk. Thanks for joining. Mobilise against the cuts, save your ticket offices, and keep the railways staffed. Thank you and good evening.